Okay, this is unit assignment 1, working with macros. So for exercise 1 is record a macro. So easiest way to do it, click record macro here. I'm going to name the macro name, and then enter first, middle, and last. And that's exactly what I'll do. First name entered, last name, and then enter again, so I'm down a few lines. And that's the first macro. Record another macro, turn on the macro recorder, and move the insertion cursor up 3 lines. So I'm going to stay down here so I have 3 lines to go up, and record a macro, and then I'll put up line is what I'm going to name it. Move cursor up 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. So test the macro, so I turned it off, and then I'm going to go over here to macros, upline, and then I'm going to run it. And it moved up 3 lines. See, I was down here. I'll run it one more time just to show. And run it, and it moves up 3 lines. So the next one is assign a macro to a button or keyboard shortcut. So I will create another macro. So record macro, and I'm going to click keyboard, and for the shortcut key, I will assign it to F5, or Control F, sorry. And assign, and then close this, and then now it's recording my macro, so I can type in whatever I want and stop recording. And now if I come down here, click Control F, it'll run that macro for me. So I delete this stuff. The next one is macro assignment. So assign an existing macro to a new quick access toolbar button. So I come in here, file, options, and then go down to quick access toolbar, and I go to macros, and I have 3 macros in here. These are the 2 I just made, and this is the 3rd one I made. So I'll do this. Well, this is the old one I had made, so I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to enter this. And then you can modify it as well. So I can change what I want to use, piggy bank. And you can also modify the name. I didn't need to click out of it. And I'll just name it name. And then OK. And as you can see, there's a pig up here. I just entered it, so there's my macro up there. There's a quick access toolbar button. So run a macro. In order to run a macro, the easiest way I find to do it is click on this, access macros, and then run name, and it enters in my name. It performs that macro. So the 3rd, or the exercise 6, executing a macro. So execute a macro from Visual Basic Editor. So come in here, and then go to Tools, Macros. And if I go to all projects, it's going to show me all 3 of my macros I just created. And I want to run this one again. So run. And we come back here, and it ran it again, so it entered all that information. The next, delete a macro. So the easiest way to delete I've found is click on macros again, open it up. I got a list of 3. This is the last one I created, and I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. Close this. And the last step is restoring a macro. So in order to temporarily remove these, I'll go to, oh, I gotta open them up. So macros, all projects, and then click edit to open it. Open the code in here. Here's our code. And then file, remove new macros, and then it'll ask me if I want to export, and yes I do, so we can save them. I've already done this, so I'm going to save it to my desktop as new macros, and I'm just going to replace the other one. So the macros are gone, and I'll show you by clicking on macros, all active templates and documents, nothing's there. Go back into our editor, file, and then now we're going to import those files we just exported out. So go to desktop, find new macros, and then open. And now they are back in when we go to macros, and there they are right there. And they run like a dream. So that's Unit 1 assignment. Thanks.